Please watch this film through to the finish because the final, rare photo of Sydney Sweeney will surprise you and give you a sense of intimacy with her art. A rising artist is shaped by little, steady moments rather than large sets and dazzling press. Sydney is seated at a small table by a window in the first rare photo, holding a simple mug, a pencil behind her ear, and a sheet with a single line written 3 times until it feels correct. In another picture, she is seen in a calm cafe wearing a cozy sweater and drawing a scene concept on a napkin with little hearts and arrows while a friend giggles at the small illustrations. Before a long day, she is seen in a hallway frame, thanking the night crew by name and bumping hands with a stagehand. When she attempts a line low, then lower, and then with the slightest lift at the end during rehearsal with her shoes off on taped marks. The entire room leans in because the truth has suddenly been revealed. Her forehead is against the glass in a bus seat shot as she emphasizes a sentence that appears to be part of her story while the city lights drift by. She takes a single breath, lifts one ear of the headphones, and lets a gentle phrase fall clean in a tiny studio with a warm microphone and a single lamp. Because genuine emotion doesn't have to be loud. In a fan moment, she kneels down to look into the eyes of a teenager, signs a picture, adds a small star, and says, "You've got this." Her shoulders then relax. She is shown reading a page to a little circle in a bookstore image, pausing on a word that resembles a light switch, and then grinning as the faces soften. She labels boxers in a communal space, chuckles as the tape clings to her elbow, and continues until the table is clear and the task is completed. Dawn light, dew-soaked shoes, leisurely walking, relaxed breathing, and discussion of small routines that contribute to strong days are depicted in a park photo. A little heart and the words "Be real" are displayed on a mirror frame, suggesting that caring is a rule rather than a feeling. The corridor becomes friendly as she corrects a crooked poster and shakes her head at herself in another candid. She may be seen counting beats under her breath in a little black box stage photo. And when the rhythm and the line meet, she smiles. Because every scene relies on a lot of people, she writes thank you notes to each member of the crew individually in a quiet spot. In a shelter photo, a timid puppy is nestled between the woman's chin as she slowly murmurs until a tiny tail beats like a drum. A blanket over her knees and a pencil tapping the edge of a paper that at last stays upright are seen on a porch at sunset. She takes a nervous fan's both hands in a street photo and holds them till peace prevails. The word home is circled twice on a folded napkin in a bus. Table shot because occasionally a single word might represent a map. She is positioned in the last row of a tiny hall in another shot, allowing a local choir to gently cascade over her like soft rain. A picture of her workstation taken late at night shows a candle low, a page that is half full, and her hand lying on the words as if to keep them warm. Simple food, soft conversations, and no phones, just the cheerful hum of a day, while Spintar all present at the porch table scenario. In order for the next take to sound authentic, she closes her eyes for a single, deep breath while keeping her palms open in a studio break image. The last precious jewel was an empty chamber with a single, gentle light overhead and cable coiled on the floor. Sydney stands in the middle, her feet planted, her eyes closed for a single, deep breath, and she murmurs, "Thank you, room, road, and people who listen with open hearts." Please like this video, share it with someone who needs a little encouragement, and subscribe if these untold stories helped you get to know the individual who did the work. Please let me know in the comments which picture most moved you, and watch our next film through to the finish for more straightforward tales.